Michael, 5-2 win at Farringdon Detached in the Durham Challenge Cup. Pushed it all the way there. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, we made a lot harder than what it should have been, because I thought Farringdon were, good in spells. They worked hard, they got back in shape really well, and I thought the pushes all the way. The last 20 minutes where the fitness levels have shown. Obviously we've gone down to 10 men just on half time as well when we went 2-0. So, but fair play to them. They kept going, and made a real game of it. But we've got to be better in certain departments. We were very sloppy at times today, and I thought our work rate was off, especially in the first half.
Yeah, and what was your pre-match message to the players ahead of the game, looking towards this one today?
A lot of it was about attitude and the mentality. Coming into games where a team's a few leagues below you, you're not expecting just to turn up and just think it's going to be easy. At times I think for us, it looked like it was just a pre-season game. A nice day, nice pitch. It felt like a pre-season friendly from our part at times, because some of the attitudes and mentality of some of the players, you can't come to places like this, otherwise you'll end up with what we did after half an hour where we 1-0 down. We did react to that, which was a positive. We've got to be better in a lot of departments. For example, I think they've had 3 corners today and they scored 2 off 2 corners, which is disappointing. But at the other end, we were creating chances. We scored 5 goals and we threw it in the next round, and that was the aim today. We didn't pick up any injuries. Gally got 90 minutes, which is really good, coming back from injury. Tom Bertels and Jack had good runs out as well. So all round, the result is what it's about. We threw it in the next round, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, 2 penalties both scored by Kev Hayes. Do you think they were both fair enough?
I think the first one's already gone in, so I think it was a bit harsh to send the player off, because I think it's already behind the line. So that was a bit fortunate for ourselves. I think the second one is the penalty, and I think it's a good bit of play from Gally, driving into the box. So yeah, I think both probably justified, but I think the first one was a bit harsh on the centre half.
Yep, and moving forward through in this competition, it's a competition you've said you want to win this season.
Yeah, I've said we've got the squad to go far in the competition. We know where the finals played at, and each year we earmark a competition to try and get to the final. But we've got to overcome teams who sometimes we play a team who's a league below or a couple of leagues below, and that's where our attitude's got to be better. And we've got to approach the game in a better manner. We approach it professionally, the management, and the players have got to do that as well. And I think in the first half at times we just weren't on it, and it took for them to score a goal for us to realise, we're actually in a game of football, and that it shouldn't take that. And in the second half, after they scored the first goal, we got better. We could still be a lot better than what we were, but we've scored 5 goals, created numerous chances, but I think at times our set pieces could have been better, and especially defending set pieces as well, like I say, where we conceded 2 goals. But things to work on going forward for next week, before the Ashton game. Like you say, no injuries, so that was a positive, and we're looking to get Tom Coulthard and Vinny Steele's back in the next week to 10 days, so hopefully we're fully strength by then.
Yeah, and how are we feeling about the Ashton game? Big home game that in the league?
Yeah, it is. I think every league game's big. We're in a great position. We've had a really good start to the season. Sitting second at the minute. Obviously, be 40 days games we were. More or less everyone else has played. So Ashton is always a tough test. Big physical team, direct. Know what to expect from them. So we had 2 close games with them last year, 2 tough games. So it's going to be another tough game. Hopefully we can get a big crowd next week. I don't think we've hit the heights of what we did last year. So hopefully we can get a big crowd in next week, and hopefully we can get another 3 points.